Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In this lesson we are going to review how to name angles. But before we do that, we are going to talk about a line, a ray, and a line segment or a segment. So let's just look at the difference between the three. As you notice, a line has two arrowheads, and sometimes we can say it has two vanishing points, okay, vanishing ends. Okay, so for array, we have one endpoint. Let me go ahead and just show you one endpoint. This is the endpoint right here in one arrowhead. And we always name rays towards the right direction. Okay. And the line segment has two endpoints. And that's why we can always find the length of a line segment. Okay. A ray is considered defined. A line segment is also considered defined, but a line is undefined. And you're going to look at all of this in geometry. So a line and a point, they're called undefined terms because they only have a way of describing them or representing them, but uh, we do not really have a way of measuring them. Okay. All right. So we can form angles using all the three. We can make two lines intersect to make angles. We can make two rays intersect at a common point called the vertex, as you can see here. So this will be the vertex. It's called vertex. Okay. When two lines or two rays or two segments intersect, we get a vertex right there. So, and it is through the vertex we can form the angles. And the way we form angles is we represent angles using arcs. Okay. So we use arcs, arc marks. So let me write it down. Arc marks. That's how we represent, we mark angles. Okay, represent angles. All right. So, and then this is the symbol for angle. Okay. It looks like the less than symbol, but it's a little different. The less than symbol is just like a perfect V like that. A V to the right, okay? V to the right, flip to the right, okay? But then an angle is a little different. So one goes a little up and the other goes down straight. So they're not really the same, okay? So that's the symbol for angles. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about how we can name an angle using an uppercase letter. Okay, for example, since this is the vertex, so I am going to cut this using an arc. You can see how I'm cutting that. So that's how you cut an angle. Okay, and then I'm going to we can put an uppercase letter here, uppercase A here, and call this angle A. Or I can write it this way, and that will mean the same thing. So this is angle A, angle A. This is how you can use one letter to name an angle. Okay, even if you have other letters here, maybe B here and maybe C here. B is a point on the ray, and C is also a point on the other ray. So you can still name this angle by the single letter here, uppercase letter here. All right, so we can also use numbers. For example, I can mark this angle right here, and this is the vertex. Okay, I can mark this angle and label that 1, 1. This means angle 1. Okay, so this is one case where you can use numbers as variables. Okay, so in the future, when you start doing geometry, you would see that we can as well use numbers as variables. Okay, which can appear confusing sometimes, but then we're going to get used to that. All right, so this is how you can use a number. So you can use 1, you can use 2, you can use 3, whatever number you choose. You can use 10, but then most of the time we want to use a single digit, okay, to represent angles. All right, so we are going to use 3 letters now. So use 3 uppercase letters. So we have A here. So A, we're going to mark the angle, okay? And that's angle A, but we want to name that with 3 letters. So we have B here and C here. Notice that the letter naming the angle is always the letter on the vertex, okay? All right, so now to name this angle, I can name this angle BAC. That's it. Angle BAC in this direction, making sure that the vertex is the letter in the middle. So this is how you can name, or you can simply write angle ABC, uh, angle BAC. Let's go ahead and remove that quickly because that's not what I'm trying to do here. All right, so I'm going to rewrite that. So this is angle. So we want the letter in the on the vertex to be in the middle. Okay, so it'll be BAC. I've seen where it is written like that, like that. So like that. Okay, like this was a little marking over there. So one other way we can write this angle is to name it the other way around. This direction. So it'll be angle CAB or angle CAB like that. Okay, so sometimes they can have this little thing on it showing the arc mark and for CAB. So this is how you can use 3 letters to name an angle. So you want to be careful. Uh, how can we not name this angle? We cannot name this angle angle A, B, C. We can't name it that way because if we do this, we're not paying attention to the vertex. So the vertex needs to be in the middle. So that means we cannot have B in the middle. Otherwise, it will be different information. So we cannot also name this as angle CBA. We cannot do that. So meaning that every time you name an angle, you want to make sure that you have uh, that the letter in the vertex will always be in the middle. So I hope you've learned something from here, and I'll see you next time.